In terms of marketing strategies, I think last year was a lot about testing different channels. In the beginning of the year, I was testing out text posts on LinkedIn. I wanted to see how that would work out. I was also testing a lot of other engagement things such as commenting, and I got LinkedIn Sales Navigator so I can build a list and be on top of the people who are posting. In the beginning of the year, it was a lot about testing out some of these ideas. Eventually, we started incorporating video into our content as well, and we wanted to disperse it across a lot of different mediums and see where it would work well. These are all things we did last year. This year is going to be more or less a continuation of some of those experiments, as well as some of the things we know are working. What we're going to be focusing a lot on is branding, giving away amazing content, giving away unique content for free, usually in the form of video content, where it's the most efficient way for me to communicate my insights to the audience that I have. This is where it's probably going to start. The intention is branding. It's not about branding and staying top of mind. It's not about building out some sophisticated funnel. It's not about negging people to work with you or something like that. It's more or less helping people out. And eventually, if they have a need, they might think of me. That's the game plan right now. A lot of this video content, especially on LinkedIn and TikTok, those are probably the focus channels, but LinkedIn and YouTube at the moment, where we're focusing and trying to innovate. Other channels, we're just sending out information. We're present in those channels. But yeah, a lot of video content is going to come up. We're going to focus on LinkedIn mostly, and we're going to continue focusing on LinkedIn. Apart from that, some of the things that I want to start doing a little bit more of is repurposing the content. We've created a lot of good content in the last year and a half. And I feel as if a lot of that content can be repurposed, some into videos, some into slides or carousels, some into blog posts. We have over 100 videos which we've recorded, each one of them on a variety of topics. And through the use of AI tools such as ChatGPT and using our own brains, I'm sure that there's ample ways which we can repurpose this content into other posts, which is very efficient because we've already created the first version. We know what we want to talk about. And now it's about presenting it in different platforms. I think that's going to be really big. Video is going to be really big. Repurposing the content which we've already created is going to be really big. If we have time, I'm getting more into SOPs. We're creating a lot of SOPs for the business right now. A lot of that is going to become content for the business itself. I mean, it's going to become a lot of marketing material for the business itself. Once we've created the SOPs, I have no intention of keeping secrets. I'll release all the SOPs, and that's going to become good marketing content for us. And we're going to be able to leverage that and repurpose it into a couple of different ways that makes sense for that content. So that's going to come up, creating more of that content. Apart from that, on LinkedIn, I'm doing a lot of engagement work. So this could almost be considered business development. Me and my team are on LinkedIn and we're answering questions. We're in the comments. We're viewing other people. We're creating content. We're engaging with our audiences as well. That's another big part of the strategy. And that's almost a good portion of it. Those are the core of what we're doing right now. In the future, what we're going to try to do is I want to get more into events. Firstly, this involves one-to-one networking. This involves going to events, going to dinners, going to different conferences, shaking hands, meeting people face to face, which I feel as if still it's the best way to meet people. Apart from that, putting on our own events, maybe that's in a panel format or maybe that's in a one-to-one podcast format. I want to get out there and expose a lot of people who are amazing at their job and just expose their talent to the world and see what attention we get from it. I want to do that as well. And then, yeah, from there, we'll see. But that's the intention. Heavy on branding, heavy on videos, heavy on LinkedIn, heavy on engaging with people. And then as we're building out the SOPs, we're going to be coming out with a lot of solid content. That's going to be the next big push. Once that's done, we want to start getting ourselves out there more in real life, as well as hosting events and getting people to come in that way. That's the entire marketing play for the foreseeable future.